Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kekeli Dance Ensemble, we're grateful. The chair, you are not Kekeli. Don't worry, I'll get your names right. My apologies to you. There are no rivalries here. We're all one people. Amada Kaumienya. Great. We have the chair for the TDC board. The Honorable Ashido Dampton is here as well. Please give me a round of applause for me. The Member of Parliament of Tema East as well is here. Tema West. Tema West. That's my constituency, Tema West as well. My constituency is also a chairman as well, so I'm everywhere. Now, we're under the auspices of the Agbagbomafia of the Asogli State. He's widely known in our country. And so he's not a chief or a traditional leader or a king we can gloss over, even if this event was being held without him. But with the thinking of great minds put together for this event, he is the one going to help us steer the affairs of this event. He's the chairperson or the chairman for our event. Let's first give him a round of applause. Togbi Apoda the 14th is known not only private life but also in the national life of the country, well respected beyond our borders, and we're grateful. We now need to have his remarks as chair for today's event. And as the protocols will have it, he will not come here, and so we'll have his speech while he's in state. So we're ready for Togbi Apoda the 14th. Can we also have the mic projecting him? Do we have it ready? Thank you very much.
The Are Atayeto Odua and President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ekaro. Your Excellency, on behalf of the chiefs and people of Asogli, I welcome you and your entourage to the Oxygen City, and I thank you for your commitment to the development of the regional capital whole. I greet all our chiefs and queens. I greet the Minister of Works and Housing, our own regional minister, and other ministers of state. Greetings and welcome also to our honorable MPs, the board and management of the Tema Development Corporation, and other heads of government agencies with us this morning. I also greet our district executives who are with us, our various service commanders, members of the clergy, our friends from the media, and all who are here to support this memorable event. Your Excellency, for the past 4 months, we have celebrated a number of memorable events in Asogli. We had a very memorable Teza Festival in September and October, following which we were privileged to host the Education Forum with you in attendance, hosted the Conference of Chairmen, Chief Directors, and CEOs of government agencies. Again, you're in attendance. We also hosted the launch of the Big Push with you in our midst. Then only recently we had the National Farmers Day event. And here we go again today. We are all gathered to do the sword cutting for what promises to be a very important project in the history and the development of our city. Indeed, Christmas has come to us very early. Your Excellency, who has duly earned the accolade Oxygen City. Everybody attests to the beauty of our small city. With our large vegetation, beautiful mountain range stretching from the northeast all the way to the northwest, and of course with Adaklu Mountain to the south. We have managed to maintain the city very clean. And everybody who comes to Ho attests to the cleanliness of our city. And so many easily fall in love with our city. We have kept our region and our city devoid of any galamsey activities. Many are flooding our city to buy basic food crops or foodstuff because of all our desires to live healthy and therefore to feed on uncontaminated food. I want to thank the former DCE for working hard with the chiefs, national authorities to promote Ho as a very clean city and for working hard to give us the accolade, Oxygen City. I want to thank the current MC for taking up the mantle. And of course, our regional minister who has taken this whole idea to a very different level. I want to thank the board and management of TDC for this wonderful initiative. We're very happy about the engagement that we've had with them. All the consultations. They tried so hard over the past months to carry on board the thoughts and the desires of our people through regular consultation. I want to thank the very courageous Mr. Nekbaku, the MD, and also to thank the chairman, Honorable Mr. Odampton, for the commitment to this project. Your Excellency, with the growth of Ho, obviously comes the need for accommodation. All who have been here to celebrate the Yam Festival will attest to the scarcity of accommodation, scarcity of hotel rooms, and etc. With a population of about 200,000 that is growing above the national average, it is easy to see host population doubling within 30 years. Ho is so ethnically diverse, and the good news is that the people of the different ethnicities live peacefully with the indigents. The traditional authorities have consciously, in fact deliberately, ensured that we live in peace in Ho. So in Ho and Asogli, chieftaincy disputes, for example, are settled amicably without resort to violence. Ho has become a major educational center with several top-rated high schools and several tertiary institutions. We've also become a major commercial center with many of our big corporations represented. And of course, almost all of our banks are present in Ho. All of these mean a city that is poised for further growth. A city whose housing needs will continue to grow. Apart from all of this, Your Excellency, a lot of new projects are being planned for our municipality. In the aviation sector, for instance, projects are being planned. In the health sector, there are programs to develop the municipality as a major center for health tourism. And I'm glad the Bank of Ghana is also planning to build an office in Ho. So indeed, the outlook for our city is very, very great. And that is why the idea of a new gated oxygen city is like music to our ears. Very appropriate indeed if Ho is to realize its full potential. I've already talked about the goodness of our city, the lack of any galamsey activities, and of course, the traditional authorities have sworn to keep it galamsey free. All of this will mean the attraction of new industries, new people who would aspire to enjoy the clean air of Ho. And so I want to again thank the TDC for this great initiative. Having derived their experience from what Kwame Nkrumah conceived of, that led to the development of Tema as an important planned city, one can say what they are doing, what we are doing here today, evidence the fact that Kwame Nkrumah never dies. Your Excellency, this project is an important tribute to the success that your government has chalked so far. During the Farmers' Day event, I recalled an incident that took place during the 35th National Farmers' Day. A few complained that Togbe should not have gone into the past. But the reality is that it's only when we know we are coming from that we can chart the correct path to progress. So lest we forget, what we are experiencing today could not have happened during the hyperinflationary environments of the past, when inflation topped 54%, when the city's downfall knew no limits. We all are witness of all of that. And lest we forget, we need to keep this in mind so that we can avoid similar pitfalls in future. Your Excellency, we believe that without your governance initiatives, your economic policy initiatives, which have marked a new chapter in the development of our country, this project would not have been possible. This is a very massive project that can only thrive and succeed in a stable environment, one that we are enjoying today, that has seen inflation drop to 6.3% from 54% only 2 years ago. That is very phenomenal. We have seen stability in the forest markets, and of course, hope has returned to the citizenry. We can all look forward to a brighter future. Your Excellency, the wind of change is indeed very strong, and it's been recognized by our neighbors who have endorsed you as AU chairman come 2027. And of course, it's also acknowledged by traditional authorities of the Ife area in Nigeria who have just installed you the Are, Otayeto, and Odua. Congratulations. The rating agencies have also taken notice, hence improved rating of the Ghanaian economy and Ghana's debt across board. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to assure you that the traditional authorities of Asogli intend to maintain the peace of Ho and Asogli as a contribution to the peace of our country, Ghana. Already, we, the traditional authorities, are planning different projects so we can also contribute to the development of our city. And all of this will require accommodation for new immigrants to our country and to our city in particular, who would want to enjoy the best that Ho has to offer. We also plan to pursue projects in afforestation as our contribution to the fight against climate change. Your Excellency, it's indeed a great joy for us to be part of this very memorable event. And for me in particular, for the opportunity to chair this event, very historic indeed. We promise to support the authorities of TDC in every way we can to ensure that this project progresses very peacefully and its completion is realized on schedule. anybody who brings development to Ho is actually doing the work of we the traditional authorities, because that's our responsibility to bring development to our people. So we are indeed very grateful to the CDC board, CDC management, and of course, to Your Excellency for supporting this very massive project, the first of its kind by the TDC outside of Tema. We are indeed very grateful. We welcome you all to enjoy this day's event and live with good memories about Ho and about Asogli. And we look forward to welcoming you back here again, again, and again. Thank you all, and God bless us. Thank you.
Thank you. The Agbobomofia of the Asogli State, Togbi Afoda, the 14th. We are grateful, Togbi. May you live long, and may your reign be always blessed. Well, we'll wait for the Ghana Police Band as they ready themselves. So let me just do some quick introduction. Special aide and advisor to the President, Mrs. Joyce Bawa Mukhtari is here. Please, a round of applause for her. Great lady, great servant of our country, and then a great lawyer as well. We're grateful that you're here. The chair for the governing NDC for the Volta region is here, the Honorable Agbavito. Thank you. Thank you. The Member of Parliament for Ho Central, the Honorable Eden Potosu is also here. Please, a round of applause to him as well. We're grateful. We're grateful. Now, the police band, are we ready? Please go on. Thank you, the police band of the Ghana Police Service. We're grateful. We've now come to our main message from not only the sector minister, but also our host. The reason why we're here, TDC Ghana Limited, and its managing director is Mr. Courage Nunekpeku. Mr. Nunekpeku is going to give us a speech on why we're here today and why the Oxygen City should be a place not only for all people of the Volta region, in and out of the region, but more importantly, all those outside the region who wish to be here.
Thank you, Roland. Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Togbi Afede the 14th Agbogbomefia of Asogli State, Togbiga Bogbi Aja the 4th, the President of the Adaklu Traditional Council and the Paramount Chief of Adaklu, Honorable Regional Minister, Honorable Municipal and District Chief Executives in Volta Region, the board members of TDC Ghana Limited, management members of TDC Ghana Limited, Togbio Mamao traditional authorities, distinguished invited guests, private sector partners, members of the media, and the people of Volta Region. Good morning, miawezo, akbena miakata, miaweva edoge, miaweva onyo, mauna yira miakata. Distinguished invited guests, private sector partners, members of the media, the people of Volta Region. Good morning once again. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today is more than a ceremony. It is a moment of possibility, a moment when we look into the future and choose to build it with our own hands. We gather here in Hull, the heart of Volta Region, to break ground for Oxygen City. I have just been informed by the President that it should be Oxygen City Committee 27. You know, our last community in Tema is Committee 26. So it's just fair and obvious that we're going to have Oxygen City Community 27. A city inspired by opportunity, shaped by innovation, and anchored in the belief that every Ghanaian deserves a dignified place to live, to work, and dream. Your Excellency, since the restructuring of TDC Ghana Limited as a limited liability company in 2016-17, we have been mandated not only to manage the Tema acquisition area, but to expand our vision, our expertise as Ghana's development frontier beyond Tema into regions with potential. Today, that mission finds new expression here in Agbokopa on 1,860 acres of land strategically positioned along the whole Denu Road, and only 3 minutes from the whole airport. That makes this city a unique one and accessible. With Hull emerging as the vibrant administrative, educational, and tourism hub, it offers strategic connectivity, a fast-growing population, and a vast investment potential. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Oxygen City is envisaged as a vibrant mixed-use enclave, a place where industrial growth meets residential comfort, where health tourism meets business opportunity, and where green spaces breathe life into dreams of a rising city. This city will host service residential plots, affordable flats and apartments, a dedicated industrial park, a world-class health tourism facility. And at this point, I want to thank Togbi for the 14 for championing the health tourism facility. Togbi akbenao, mauna yirao. Odong sound, nagawe we are. It will also house a commercial and a business district, all supported by modern roads, power, water system, and sustainable infrastructure. Now, let me be clear. This project is not just about buildings. It's not about creating cities where an investment from across West Africa can say, Ghana is a place to be. Oxygen City is in alignment directly with national development priorities, the reset agenda for inclusive economic expansion, the vision to strengthen Halls Roads as a potential and a residential service and tourism support city, while advancing balanced regional development. This project will attract industries along the Eastern Corridor roads, expand housing supply, promote tourism, and strengthen health infrastructure. It is a catalyst for new investment and long-term economic growth. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Togbi, Chairman, the commercial and business district within Oxygen City is deliberately designed to advance government's 24-hour economic program by creating a safe, serviced, and investment-ready environment where businesses can operate productively. Prove that when vision meets courage and when planning meets leadership, great things happen. Your Excellency, at TDC, we'll be taking some bold and courageous steps in line with our vision to expand our front line beyond Tema into regions with potential. This decision will come with some level of agitation, challenges, resistance, accusations, but we would navigate this through partnership and negotiations. In conclusion, Your Excellency, I want to use this platform to sincerely thank you for appointing me as the Managing Director of TDC. Since my appointment as the Managing Director of TDC, I've not rested on my laurels. It has been a sleepless night of thinking, deep thinking, strategic planning, doing everything to ensure that we build the Tema we want. Mr. President, I am glad to announce to you that just last week, we've received clearance from the Ministry of Finance for the commencement of some strategic projects. Among these projects are the redevelopment of Tema, starting from the Kaiser Flat. The Kaiser Flat, we have space already. We intend to build 15-story building, 10 of them, and convert Tema to become a city that it deserves. The 15-story building, we've received clearance already, pending PPA and other 4 per floor and 15, 10 number. We've also received clearance from the Ministry of Finance to commence the redevelopment of the Italian flat area at Committee 2. This project will also be 10-story building, 2 per floor and 10 of them. We are doing in total 30 number. This will become the showcase and the reference point to to develop all the communities in Tema to become a high-rise structure. We are also in talk with some companies like Cocoa Board, Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority, to convert some of their buildings that are of no use now into a high-rise structures. This will not come easily. It will come with challenges, we know. Change normally comes with some resistance, but sometimes we have to navigate to some extent, some level of minimum force to achieve our purpose. I want to use the opportunity to thank the board, the management team. We have worked hard and assiduously in the past 9 months in putting the company in its footing as it is now. We've established a lot of units. We've reformed and restructured. We are one of the first companies to establish the 24-hour services that is working excellently in TDC today. The days of putting application to TDC and waiting for months and years are over. Now at TDC, you can put in application and with newly established courier services, we can come to you at wherever you are, pick your document, work on them, and serve you better. This is how far we've worked for the past 9 months. Establishing departments, collapsing some departments, merging some departments, restructuring, reforming, and now the stage is set. At this point, I want to just say that the people of Ashanti region, Kumasi, get ready. We are coming to Kumasi very soon. The people of Central region, we are coming. The people of the Western region, we are coming. Eastern region, we'll be knocking at your doors very soon. This is part of our 5-year strategic plan that we have adopted recently. All these we have done well thought through. When we are done with this region, we intend to turn our attention to the northern sector of the likes of Bole, Tamale, Wa, Bogatanga, just to mention a few. TDC is poised and TDC is back. It's going to be action, action, and action. At this point, I want to sincerely thank management and workers for your support. I also want to, I know, coming from the private sector where we get things done faster, quick, and know all these bureaucracies, some of you are struggling to move with us in this new space we are moving. But we know we will carry everybody along and we'll be able to get there. Let me say a special thank you to those who are executing our project at Affordable House at Committee 26. For the first time in the history of TDC, we'll be delivering about 800 two-bedroom self-contained in latest by June next year. This has never happened in the history of TDC at that short period. Work is progressing very well on schedule, and we can assure the President that, Mr. President, very soon we'll be calling on you again to commission the 800 of the two-bedroom self-contained to add to what already we have. Let me thank some of these contractors who have done exceedingly well. They are on schedule. Even some of them are far ahead of schedule. Contractor Maxam, thank you very much. Joe Sound, thank you. And Viso, we thank you very much. We also
purpose. Thank you all. May God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Great speeches. And now we have to hear from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of our Republic. And as it is, the man who holds the vision to reset Ghana, to make Ghana a better place. And with that vision also comes a renewed commitment for all sectors of the economy to not be in tandem with the vision, but also get to be the one who spearheads with the support of all and sundry. Before he comes, we're going to have the ensemble usher him in our tradition in Upper Nigbaji or Upper Land. And for all those who are watching, as it is being streamed live on Wazor TV and across other media platforms, you will hear the drums as they sound, representing a great welcome to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Here we go.
Togbeo, Mama, Duko Kulala John Dramani Mahama, Meni Banami. Duko Kulala John Dramani Mahama. Ways over Amuga Untuame. Okrebe Kuku. Ghana Jukofe Ajagba. Adaun Kokweto. Kaleto. Julola. Wezo. Jukokulala John Dramani Mahama. Akpede wo dre kuku de tota. Akpede ngoyidosi ehevena mita. Akpede ebumiao haun. Ejemiao kaka.
Those who want to live here. This project is historic and is the first of its kind, as Togbi Apede said, being undertaken outside the Tema acquisition area by the TDC. As you know, TDC was established by our first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and they were granted the Tema acquisition area, which has various facilities in that area. They have an industrial area, and as the CEO told you, they so far have 26 communities. And so this is their 27th community. So appropriately, the name for this city is the Oxygen City Community 27. And I'm happy to say that the Ministry of Works, Housing and Water Resources has also been allocated land in Kumasi, Ashanti region by the Otumfor, and they are going to replicate this project there. So TDC Community 28 is going to be in Ashanti region. But there's more good news for Ghanaians. In the 2026 budget, government has allocated 500 million cedis for housing, for district housing. And so every year from 2026, 2027 to 2028, 500 million cedis is going to be allocated each year So over the next 3 years, 1.5 billion cedis is going to be put into the district housing scheme and what we call Own a Home project. Now, these projects are going to be opened to Ghanaian workers, teachers, nurses, doctors, civil servants, public servants. This project is going to be open to you. We are going to build the houses, and any worker who is interested, you will pay a 25% deposit, and you will be given the key to the house. And you pay the cost of the house over 15 to 20 years. The money will be deducted in bits from your salary every month, so that by the time you are going on retirement, you have finished paying for the house and you have a house to go to when you retire. And there's more good news. Let me announce to you that the houses are going to be priced in cedis, not in dollars. And the interest rate is going to be very low, single digit interest rates. And so it's going to be affordable for our workers to be able to acquire before they go on retirement. I wish to express my appreciation to the regional minister and the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, the whole municipal assembly, our respected traditional leaders, and the people of Adakla Agbokope for their cooperation and steadfast support. And I have further good news for the people of Ho. I've directed the Ministry of Local Government to put into process the arrangements to upgrade Ho into a metropolitan assembly. Ho and Hohoi have been identified. Hohoi is also going to be a metropolitan assembly. There are other districts that are going to be upgraded to municipal status, and it will be announced in due course. Let me assure you that government remains firmly committed to creating the enabling environment that is necessary for planned, transparent, and sustainable urban development. As part of the reset agenda, we will deepen reforms in housing finance, we will strengthen land administration systems, will promote credible public-private partnerships, and will invest strategically in infrastructure to support developments of this nature. Our aim is simple: to ensure that integrated, well-planned communities like Oxygen City become the norm across Ghana and not the exception. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are planting more than just foundations for buildings. We are planting hope, we are planting opportunity, we are planting confidence in what Ghana can achieve when clear vision is matched with decisive action. It is therefore with great pride that I endorse this project and join in the sword-cutting ceremony for Oxygen City, an important step towards building a Ghana that is balanced in growth, inclusive in opportunity, and dignified in how our people live. Akpena Mikata, may God bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Isn't that a beautiful giveaway? Please give him a round of applause. A round of applause to his government as well. And particularly for this very Oxygen City bricklaying or sword cutting. The sector minister as well deserves a round of applause. The hardworking, the Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ejo. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you, sir, for leading a great team. Courage Nunepeku, the managing director for TDC. Thank you also for leading a great team. And then we also have the board chair for TDC, the Honorable Isaac Ashe Odamting. He's also here. Please, a round of applause to you as well. And all the board members doing great work, and especially also not only the workers but also the management. A round of applause to all of you. Please give yourselves a round of applause. I would want to acknowledge some of you by no order. So please excuse me if you happen to be the last and you don't like it. It's not according to any numeral identification. Mr. Yakubu Abdul, thank you very much. Madam Dorothy Abdul, thank you. Sarah Donko, yeah, I remember Sarah Donko when we launched the 24-hour service. And then also Mercy Nyadanu, Madam Mercy, thank you so much for your hard work. Mr. Aite is there as well. Mr. George Opokuware, hard-working as well. Samuel Abutiati is also there. Mr. Amwa, who goes by the name Kwamina Brohine, is an architect by profession, by the way, and the one in charge of TDC security, making sure the tenants are well catered for, looking after their security and the entire security for TDC. Now retired, Tewia, thank you as well. And the TDC union, Choboy, 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 Boy, Boy. And then, of course, we have the retirees here, those who laid the foundation that is being built on, being nurtured and developed today. We thank you as well. For all those who are with the Residents Association, the Site 3 residents, Community 25, Community 26, 24, and all of you, we're grateful that you're here. TDC also have great partners. Without them, they can't do the developments that they do. They participate in all forms of industry related to development of housing. With Goke Quarries, Mr. Michael Kuma, you're here. Thank you for joining us as well. Dr. Emmanuel Kojo Jones Mensa with Empire Donors Limited. Kojo Jones, thank you for coming as well. We're grateful. And then we also have the Municipal Chief Executive for Ho, who is also hosting us alongside the Honorable Stephen Adom. In the meantime, we have to do some few things. This is how we're going to position this as quickly as possible. The MC, please get ready. You will be giving us a vote of thanks. And we'll be having the sword cutting. We'll have some photographs at there. The police band, you play the tunes or the renditions while we go there. But of course, the president will finally have to observe the national anthem before we leave. The vote of thanks. MCE, if you're around, please come quickly as possible. And whilst we do that, then we'll prepare a nice artistic impression of the president by our own beautiful, intelligent Juliet Telma Abou. Please give her a round of applause. And Mr. President, this is to you. The beautiful, intelligent Telma has beneath it Psalm 23, verse 5. Mr. President, we're grateful. Telma, we're grateful as well.
She's quoting Psalm 23,
oh, she's quoting it as well. So Telma is quoting Psalm 23, verse 5 to the President of our Republic. And this is under the auspices of the Chair for the NDC for the Volta region, the Honorable Agbavito as well, and then also the Minister for the Volta region, James Guno, and then the Volta regional representative on the Council of State, Gabriel Komiga Tanko Atople. We're grateful to all of you as well. Now, the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, my brother. His Excellency the President, I'm glad that this project is starting today, and we thank God for it. My first thank goes to His Excellency the President for taking time off his busy schedules to grace this occasion for us. His Excellency Akpe Kakaka. Secondly, I want to thank the Agbogumefia of the Asogli State, Tobiga Akpede the 14th, my father and mentor, for taking time to come and grace the occasion for us as well. I equally thank Tobiga Bobi IV, the Dufia of Adaklu. Thank you for coming. Thank you also, the Dufia of Takla. We are grateful for your presence. I want to thank the Works and Housing Minister, the Mother Ministry of TDC, for allowing TDC to bring this project to us in the Volta region. Minister, we are grateful. My own hardworking minister, Honorable James Gunu, who has been on me for this program to come to a success. Honorable, I salute you, sir. My regional chairman and his team, I salute you for coming. TDC, we can't thank you enough. The managing director of TDC, the board and management, we appreciate you for bringing this project to our region, and for that matter, which is the regional capital. Honorable MMDCs, heads of departments, we appreciate your presence. The media, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Apenami.
Thank you, the Honorable MCE. So we'll have the closing prayer, and then we'll have the national anthem. Then we'll move straight there. You can see a number of makeshift bricks there. Then we'll do the simulation. This one, they call it brick lane. So we'll quickly do the brick lane as part of the symbolism of the start of the project. I have some association members around here who are warning encroachers to stay away from the Oxygen City designated and dedicated lands. They say you should stay away, encroachers. So let's have our closing prayer. No encroachers, please. Thank you. So we have a representative for the Volta Regional Chief Imam. They will give us the closing prayer.
تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير. Blessed be in whose hand is dominion, and he over all things has power. Allahu Akbar. The Almighty Allah said, my slaves, the way you expect me to be for you, I'll be for you. Our president said he wants to be your God, he wants him to be his God, and that is all. The leaders said they want you to be their God, and that is all. The Almighty Allah, you say, if my slave remember me in himself, I'll remember him in myself. May you remember them as they remember you in themselves. The Almighty Allah says that if you remember me in the gathering, I'll remember you in the greater gathering. Ya Allah, we have remembered you in this gathering. May you remember them in the greater gathering. The Almighty Allah says, when you walk, you draw an arm length towards me, I'll draw a cubit towards you. Amen. The Almighty Allah says, if you draw a cubit length towards me, I'll draw a fountain towards you. Amen. The Almighty Allah says that if you walk towards me, I'll run towards you. Amen. Your slaves are here walking towards you. May you run towards them. Amen. Give them what they need. Ya President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Our leaders, may you guide them with your light. Our president is not only a president or just a president. He is a shelter, he is a shade to the orphans, to the needy, to the wayfarers, and those who have nobody. May the Almighty Allah strengthen him. May He guide him. May He protect him. And then may He actually pave way for him for more things to come. What he has done for this nation, and especially for Ho in particular, may the Almighty Allah continue rewarding him. He is selfless, and the Almighty Allah should protect, granting wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Also in positions, helping him maintain that. Fatiha.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
All right, so symbolize, we have the President of the Republic, the Minister for the Volta Region, the Volta Region Council of State member, and the rest who are at the podium, and then Togbi himself, that is Togbi Apega the 14th. In order to avoid the crowding in, not everybody is supposed to go, ladies and gentlemen. So can the security just detail, not everybody else is supposed to go according to security. So the numbers going are enough. I also have the coordinator in charge of drip in the Volta region.
This one, we don't concern the NPA.
So the president is everybody else is supposed to go towards the sword cutting area. Not everybody is supposed to go there, please. The numbers go in there. Not everybody else is supposed to go there. Not everybody else. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Stella. Stella, who are we?
All right. So after the sword cutting, then the ceremony ends. After the breaking of the ground, the brick laying, and the symbolic sword cutting, then the event ends. We're grateful to the President of the Republic of Ghana as well as the Agbogbomofia of the Asogli State, Toby Akpoda the 14th, the other chiefs who also graced today's occasion, the Minister for Works and Housing, the Deputy Minister of Works and Housing, the Managing Director of TDC Company Limited, as well as the board and management and workers of TDC, members of the Regional Coordinating Council, various party heads, various heads of state agencies who are present here, as well as partners of TDC and leading entrepreneurs and businessmen and the media for their presence.
Paparu of Media General.
picture of what the facility will look like. Oxygen City, Community 26. And again, just to apprise you, the TDC will continue to the Ashanti region. We're going to have, based on the announcements by the President of the Republic of Ghana, Community 28 by TDC in Kumasi. And then we'll go to the Western region and the City region as well. A bunch of keys. If you find a bunch of keys around here, please bring this to me. And then somebody 20 Ghana cedis has been found.
Somebody 20 Ghana cedis has been found.
A bunch of keys.